My name is Reverend Jen. I live on the Lower East Side. I'm an artist, and I've hosted an open mic on the Lower East Side for a little over 11 years. And I'm a writer. I write for different magazines and websites, and obviously I'm a painter. I also live in a troll museum. I have about 400 troll dolls. I met Tommy D about 2.5 years ago, I think. I'd heard about Tommy D before I actually met him because he'd gone to my friend Faceboy's open mic, and I'd heard, oh, there was this naked man, and some people were complaining that they found him disturbing and that he sat through the whole show naked, which is why they were most disturbed. And I was excited. I thought, I hope he comes to my open mic. And then, sure enough, he did come to my open mic that week. And he got up naked and read a poem. And then he stayed naked. And I thought that it was really distracting for anyone who tried to perform after him. The fact that he was naked in the audience the whole time. It was like he was doing a performance while in the audience. And so I asked him, I said, can you just be naked when you're on stage? I'm sure he found this very offensive. It's kind of like heckling if you sit there naked in the audience and someone's trying to perform. I always felt like him being naked in the audience was like a silent performance. Drawing the line between performance and art seems to get harder and harder every day, because I can't really necessarily tell, right? I can't tell if Tommy D just likes being naked all the time, or if he's performing. I don't really know what's going on there. I mean, I think my whole life opening up a troll museum is a performance in and of itself. You know, if you're a lifestyle artist, then, well, I mean, Shakespeare said all the world's a stage, right? So for Tommy D, it certainly is. I tend to remember him being naked more than his actual poetry. Yes, Tommy D is an artist. Tommy's totally an art star. I think nudity is as much a costume as anything else, so if you take your clothes off, you're really putting on a costume. His product could be his poetry, right? But his art is everything. It's who he is. I think he's one of those artists who his lifestyle and his way of going about every day is as much a part of his art as his writing. It's all part of a signature style. Most artists have one, or some artists have one. Warhol had his wigs, you know. I've got my elf ears. Tommy's got his birthday suit is his signature style. I started wearing elf ears in about 1991, and I feel naked without them, kind of. And I always thought, you know, elves are pretty, fairies are pretty. I went to gallery closing a few months ago, and my friend Will came outside. It was too crowded to get in there before, and I thought, oh, that's too bad. And then my friend Will came out. He said, oh, it's great, it's empty in there. Now Tommy D's in there. He took his clothes off. It's so chaotic and great. And I started chanting, you know, Tommy D or something like that. And then he got up on stage and just joined them naked. It was like, it was really good. He kind of mutinied this performance. I think that might be the last time I saw him. So occasionally I'll just go to a place and he's there naked, which is always nice. You know, it adds a little Fellini-esque atmosphere to wherever you are. I mean, I imagine he's just gonna appear throughout my life, you know. I'll go to the Washington Monument and he'll be there naked.